Hi, good morning, good evening, everyone. So today we are going to discuss about Angular guards. So what are the Angular guards and why do we need to use Angular guards in our application? So basically, Angular guards are those which provide you security and restrict user from one location to another based upon their access. If you have multiple users like admin, super admin, and user, and if you want to prevent user to access all the admin stuff, so you can use over there and you can use guards. So let's create a single can activate guard. So if you see, this is the folder Angular guards which I have created. Inside that there are two folders, can activate and can activate child. So can activate child, that will cover in our next video. So let's click on this. If you remember, in our previous video we have installed Angular console, which will definitely gonna work for us as Angular CLI in automation way. Okay, so click on this, click on generate, then type Angular guards. So if you see, so actually it's creating class, but we are trying to create Angular guards. Generate, then Angular guards, and can activate dashboard. So basically, this is the name which I want to give to this particular can activate guard. And if you see in the console, everything has been finalized by the ng console. It has picked up the code, and it has started building these two files in the background. So as soon as I will hit the enter button, it is going to create the guards inside this particular folder. Just basically, it's waiting for my approval. So I'll just click on run, and after running it, it is going to create the guards, can activate guard in this particular can activate folder. So guard has been created. Now let's go back to the um, if you see, parallelly the application is up and running here. So let me refresh the page and let me see if everything is working fine. Okay, so let's go back to the code, and if you go to the can activate guard dashboard, this is the spec file. This is for the testing purpose, and this is the actual guard. And if you see, this guard, this guard is a basically class can activate guard, and the naming convention which you have to follow, the name of your guard, and then you have to suffix guard as keyword. And if you see injectable, so this is provided in root. So this injectable is um, will decorated on top of this particular guard, and this guard is implementing can activate. Parallelly, you can use can activate child. So if you see, lots of properties are there. Can deactivate child, can activate child, can activate. So these are the types of guards, and when we have to use that, that will cover in the next video. So in can activate guard basically is for the authentication purpose. If you have something prior to loading any particular component or module, you want to authenticate user, so you can use guard. So can activate guard is basically uh, implement this class is implementing can activate you know guard, and this is the function can activate. It is taking few parameters. If you see, can activate activated route snapshot. So basically this property is used to access all the routes data at the runtime. When you will work on the enterprise application, you will have a basic idea. State means router snapshot. So these properties are very responsible for accessing the routes and the uh, configurations data. Observable of boolean, promise, boolean, and boolean. So if you see, it is giving you flexibility whether you want to subscribe, or you want to map, or you want to just simply return true. So these are the types which are return types, which will be dynamically returned based upon your logic which you will run. So this return type, so this is actually your the code where you have to write your logic. We'll go here. Here you can call a service, or you can just make a service call to get access token to your web API, and you can authenticate the user, or you can get the respective groups if you are working on the Azure, or if you're working on cloud applications. So you can just make a service call and you can get the uh, Active Directory group of the user, and if that user has that Active Directory group, you can just assign that and you can return true. So the value which will be returned from here is very much responsible for taking next action. If you are returning false, that means wherever this guard will be applied, that particular component or that particular area will not be loaded. So let's copy this can activate dashboard guard and just go to the your dashboard. uh, this is the component we have to go to the routing. So this is the routing. So how you have to use the guards? So basically this is the path. Okay, this is the path. This is wha- this, if you see. So basically this is routing. So in routing you have to use the Angular uh, property which is in route array. So you can just type can activate. So can activate takes arrays of guards. So you have to copy paste and apply your guards. Okay, so you can supply multiple guards inside. So can activate is a property which is taking can activate guard as a parameter, as a array. Now you can save it and you will see in the terminal that it is compiling. If you see, now it has been compiled. So we'll go to the application, we'll come to create page, we'll click on the home page. So you see the home page is changing in the URL, and if you correspond, the path of this is home. So basically as of now this can activate dashboard is returning true, and if it is returning true, it means it will be your dashboard component is going to be load. So let's go back to your can activate dashboard and return, make it true to false. So once you'll make it false, that you know URL will not be activated. If you'll go to create page, then you'll if you'll click on the home, see if the URL is changing. URL will not change. You see, I'm clicking here. You see multiple time I'm clicking here. So if you want to understand whether we are clicking or not, so you can simply type alert. Uh, this navigation cannot be started. Just I will type here, and if you see, I will just I am at the product. I'm going to create page. So this is the product create page. I'll just try to navigate to home page and see this route navigation cannot be started because the route is returning false. So if you return true from here, then navigation will start happening. So just save it, go back to your application and just try to navigate to home page. Now see, application has successfully navigated from create to home. So likewise we will discuss can activate child. So can activate child we will discuss in our next video. Okay, till then take care, bye, please subscribe the channel, thank you.